Feature Friday.
The freshest. So we're back with the GMA Queendom. They're so excited I started it without it. So in this particular video that we're gonna see today is a Beyonce compilation of all the hits, right? But you also get a few familiar faces here, including Zephanie.
Oh, right, because she signed with GMA, right?
Yes,
not long
correct.
ago. Oh, let's give it a watch. Very nice. It's been very requested ever since we checked out that GMA with, I think it was Daniela and
Rita Daniela. And that was her birthday special.
And there's like Julianne, San Jose in there. Bunch of girls.
Well, you mean Queens. Listen. Oh, yeah, gosh. Darn it.
Oh, I said was on it, right?
Damn, girl. Is that grounding? I would totally lose my mind.
Jessica's right.
Oh, is there a choir in the back?
Boss, that's so mad. Ballet thought there's a choir there. It's just them two singing.
For a second, I thought it's like there's definitely backing vocalists. Is there backing vocalists?
I don't think there is.
But I don't think there is. I think it's just the two of them working really well together. Dang. Continue.
I'd love to play this. You know what's crazy? They do this like every Sunday, don't they? Something like that.
Yes.
Yeah. It's
all out Sundays.
Fucking hell! It's so crazy. And then I'd love to know as well the band. It's very interesting to me how they come up with this well, obviously because they have such huge talent, and pedigree and stuff like that. But it's so interesting to me how you you have a week, maybe less than a week, maybe a couple of days to rehearse this stuff, and then bam, it comes out like that. Oh, by the way, the reason why it looks like I just came out the shower is because we're actually when we're recording this like a few hours before we have Easy Meal on the podcast.
Oh my god, yeah.
So yeah, do tune in for that. I think that's gonna come out this Sunday, Feature Friday Plus.
Correct, yes.
And it's also happens when you don't sleep. Anyways, go on.
Oh, nice.
Oh, nice transition.
Oh my god.
Oh, live crowd as well. Oh shit.
This is where I actually would lose my absolute head over. Like that's me lose my mind because it's hard. But then it gives you literal chills. Like that's another level of singing. Like what? Okay.
Who knows who's coming on next? I love how they're like, oh, that was nice.
It was like, the next to the left, to the left.
Oh, there she is again. She's very talented, this woman. Yeah, Rita.
Go, come on, Rita, girl. It's so good.
Hannah.
Also, Hannah is incredibly beautiful. Like every time I have to do a thumbnail with them in it, it's a blast to search through her
Hannah's-
pictures.
yeah.
She is gorgeous.
Wow, when you make YouTube and stuff.
Look at her, like just quickly, just look at her. Admire that pretty face, Jesus.
Yeah, she's a good-looking woman.
She's gorgeous.
I wonder how old she is actually.
Yeah, I don't actually know
She
either.
could be anywhere between 20 to like maybe early, like late 20s as well.
No, she could be from like 18. She has
You
like.
think she'd be 18 years old?
I'm
No
telling
way,
you, there's
dude.
some pictures of her with barely any makeup on, and you're like,
She's 17.
she's 17.
Yeah.
Like, it
Yeah,
makes
she
you
looks like
question
she's
everything.
like 22, but she could also
Yeah.
be like 26. It's really hard
Who
to
knows?
guess like a girl's age from the Philippines.
Yeah.
Really hard. It's like insanely difficult. Go on.
Could you walk and talk at the same time? And it's my
When I say 24, 25.
Swag.
So remove your bags, let me call you a cab. Standing in the front yard.
Oh my God, Rita, girl, what the hell? She's so charming as well, like, she's got it down.
You got me twisted. You must not know about me. You must not know about me. I can have another minute. Don't you ever second guess thinking you're irreplaceable. So since I'm not your everything, how about I read everything? Nothing else.
And it's live, dog.
Oh my God, it's so tense. I'm sorry, that arrangement?
Nice.
That arrangement? Jesus, left me speechless for a second. I was like, wait, where's this going? Because this is the interesting thing about Queendom, right? Oh, all this like, what happens like on Sunday TV in the Philippines. They do this mashups, but with a live band, which means that you need to get your cues right. Because you're leading in the next song, or the next song is leading into, threading into the song that you're singing at the moment. So, more often than not, it's a quick, segue one thing into the other. But in this arrangement, this particular arrangement, like, had me, doing somersaults in my brain.
Yeah, that's what I meant by the
Pretty
previous
nice.
comment of that was so intriguing to me, the fact that they arrange all this stuff, within a few
In
days
a
manner.
week, yeah.
And they do these transitions, because medley is actually the messiest stuff that you could try to do, because it's really hard to get the transitions correct.
Yeah.
In a speedy manner. Obviously, you just simplify things, and then, you can make the transitions easier. But they don't seem to always choose the easier path. They sometimes choose the hardest one they could come up with. One that the crowd didn't expect, to create
Correct.
more awe effect.
Give you the whole shebang.
Yeah, but it's just not it's not only the girls, like the guys in the band is fucking insane. But anyway,
Insane.
so that's probably my favorite transition we've seen.
Yeah, I think so too.
Yeah, Hannah's very good.
She took off her freaking ears. Look at that back anchoring, is absolutely freaking flawless. Oh gosh. You know what the hell?
Yeah, but that's why they all read. That's why they're
Yeah.
all reading music.
You
Cause
have to though.
oh, first time,
Thea.
Thea Ashley. She's pretty too.
I love her voice though.
When I close my eyes, I'm going out of my head.
Woo! That's one hell of a voice.
Lost in a fairy tale.
Marianne
Marianne
Osabel.
Osabel. Yeah.
Hold my hands and be my guide. I'll spell the red stars.
Jenny. I think we've seen her once before.
Yeah, we have. She was freaking mind blowing, yeah.
I hope it rains. You're the perfect lullaby.
Nice edge.
What could be a sweet dream or beautiful nightmare?
Woo! falsetto. Well done. Jesus. Such stability. Ah, that's French.
Wow.
Ah, it's just good. Oh.
That's a fucking great arrangement.
That is
Damn.
beautiful. I love that they didn't go into like the third above, but they instead of to give you more depth, they went into the lower set of
range.
harmonies.
Yep.
That is such wow. It gives you the sense of like you're being sucked into like a brand new world. It's like I don't know. It's like suction instead of lifting. But I like that feeling.
Right.
It gave so much more tension that I was
think-
anticipating.
I think also this is a good example of you know, when you have capable singers, right? But they also understand the difference between, you know, individual sound and then their own role when they turns into a more what would you call it, a collaborative effort rather than an individual effort. So they do have a really good grasp of knowing when to add their own individual edge, which will make them memorable, rather than trying to become memorable in the moments, which is a collaborative effort.
Correct.
I guess like your style of what would you call it, of people like the vocal coaches and all that stuff.
Yeah.
It's like over singing or trying to outshine each other, right? You see that in fucking kids and
Yeah.
you know, when you're sort of learning, but
And it's also I think it's just the natural competitiveness of being human.
yeah, true. I think, but even at we've seen this, even at the highest level, it still happens, which is fucking hilarious. Because it's like you're already on stage. There's
like,
nothing
yeah,
else
like-
to prove, bro. You know?
What else is there? But you know,
And
yes.
you got given your slot. Anyway, you know, say you don't get given a slot and it's like a competition. Yeah, bro, fuck everyone else. You know what I mean? That's when I go in and I'm like, go
But
do your thing.
The
But
thing
here-
about this particular show, though, is that everybody's on the same roster.
Yeah,
Everything
this-
is at the same level.
This isn't the Clash.
Yeah,
like, you know what I mean?
exactly,
This isn't,
exactly.
And even in the Clash, well, the Clash is a bit more intense. Like the Voice is a bit less intense because they approach him always like in the ring. You know, it's like a
Yes.
ring thing, but they kind of support each other because behind, you know what I mean? It's a bit nicer, but the Clash seems to be a bit more intense,
it's
which
like
is
in
GMA.
your face, yeah. I
Yeah,
know.
because you're performing in front of your fucking rival, and you're like,
it's not.
just look at Jong's performance.
Well, even Marielle Osabel, I think Osabel's performance as
She was
well.
also
She's
in
like
the Clash.
singing like right in front of her
It's like,
opponent.
fuck this bitch.
Yeah,
you
yeah,
know
it's
what I mean? Anyways,
This is my turn, Sean,
yeah.
baby.
But here it's obviously turned into a much more collaborative, harmonious sort of piece, which is
Yeah,
fantastic.
It's awesome.
Yeah.
Again, can I just go back to that freaking
Yeah.
resolution? It just gives girth. That lower set of harmonies is really hard. Oh, and they maintained it. Go Thea, carrying that harmony, baby. So good.
Yeah, Thea's very good.
Oh my god. She carried those harmonies like there was no tomorrow. Okay, tension. such a hardcore freaking medley.
Damn, there she is.
Oh, she
Looks
absolutely
good, eh?
stunning.
God damn.
Oh my god.
Can I just say those pause? Those V-cut dresses, it's just a weakness, dude. Just straight up weakness.
I also think she looks fantastic blonder. Like, it really suits her.
All of these women were wearing that V-cut dress thing. Weak, bro.
I'm in.
I'm here trying to behave and not say, stuff that's going to get me in trouble.
Okay,
But they look very attractive.
Yeah, a fantastic choice of wardrobe. I agree with you. I agree.
Julianne.
Yeah, son of Jose.
Damn.
Didn't even put up a fight. Didn't even make a sound. I found a way to let you in, but it never.
Was this her first as All Out Sunday or whatever?
Come on, Zephanie, girl. What?
Everyone had to break it. It's the risk that I'm taking. I ain't never gonna shut you out. Everyone looking at.
It's quite fast as well.
Yeah, slightly faster. It's very fucking
But
fast.
yeah, I was gonna say, the difference it makes a little bit faster than the original.
Yes, I do know. I jumped for you.
It makes such a difference. Like, they are on a breath deficit. That's what I'm gonna call it. They're. Oh, maybe that's.
It's just slightly fast. It's just slightly.
3, 4. It's
No,
kind of.
just pray.
That's
fine.
It feels fast.
It's a tiny bit.
They work so well together. Woo, Zephanie! Yes!
Yeah, they're gonna go mad now.
The freaking gates of heaven open.
That's so hard. What the fuck?
Okay.
Did you know what that looked like there at the end?
Okay.
Do you know that scene from Hercules?
Oh yeah,
the
the
muses.
muses.
That genuinely, that's what it looked like at the end, and it sounded like.
But when the world was dark.
That's genuine what that shit sounded like. He's just everyone there in the audience just fucking transitioned into Olympus.
Yeah, we literally opened the gates of heaven.
Isn't it mad as well how small Zephanie is and like her little body and that fucking voice, like god damn, dude, like what the fuck?
Yeah.
And I can't remember what her speaking voice is. We've never spoken to her, or I've never. Have I
really
seen an
quite-
interview?
Yeah, we have seen quite a few interviews. She's quite soft-spoken.
She's very soft
soft-spoken.
and nice. Like she just sounds like a
and
nice girl.
actually, her voice, her larynx actually rests quite high up. They're not as low, as resonant, low down as you
I've
think.
heard her speak in Tagalog actually. Yeah,
Yeah,
and she is
she's
quite
a
high
little
up.
bit, she's a little bit higher up, but she's very soft-spoken too.
I don't think I've ever heard her speak in English.
We have.
What, fluent? Like just no Tagalog?
Maybe I have.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't
I
think
follow
I've
her on Instagram, so maybe I hear her speak a lot, so maybe that's why.
Yeah, I'm obviously not very active on Instagram, as everyone knows. Everyone
Listen.
sends me messages. I do read them though, so thanks for the messages and stuff. Some of them are quite wild. Some of them are quite well, you know. Some of them are requests. Some of them are recommendations and stuff. But
Nice.
I'm very rarely are you gonna see me there. For now, anyways. For now. Before
Anyways.
our fucking publicist kills it.
This was absolutely brilliant. I think it's one of those like moments that lets you understand musical directing in a completely brand new level.
That's top notch shit, man.
Is top notch. It
was-
really like the fluctuation in the tempo and how they play with merging one song into the other, given the fact they're in different keys and how they make them work. Listen, that was fabulous.
Yes. Well,
From all the rounds, from all the points.
let us know if that was Stephanie's first one. Actually, I'm really intrigued. If it wasn't, obviously, I'd love to know how she got introduced into the thing, because I'd imagine they probably made a big deal out of it.
Yeah,
you know,
probably.
It is a really good addition in terms of wherever she goes. Actually, in terms of, but it seems in GMA she fits really well because she probably is one of the youngest, most likely.
Don't know.
I think so. It's either her or the girl we just saw for the first time.
Thea.
Yeah, she seems quite young as well.
I
Or that
know.
we've never seen in GMA before.
Okay.
So that is quite an interesting and cool, youthful addition in terms of vocal qualities. So it is, I'd love to know more about it. Apart from that, thanks so much for watching. And Easy Meal's coming on the podcast. So that's quite nice, exciting.
Sunday, 12 p.m. UK time.
Goodbye.